Hello guys and welcome back to Indie Ninja Gaming. Thanks Russia. And welcome back to Gold Mining Simulator Leaderboard Season 37. Apologies for the late start guys, my back's gotten bad again quite suddenly and I had to wait for some painkillers to kick in. But I'm here, I'm going to try. So I'm all set up. I should all be ready to go. Only thing I am waiting on, waiting to do, is get some large fuel tanks in place for the Frankensteins. Oh, that scared me then. I thought nothing moved. That's the wrong excavator. Thought I bugged it somehow. Yeah, well, we figured that you weren't feeling too well, Russia, so, you know, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Let's go get these. And I've only got the one node on this claim. It's quite a good node, though. Almost all of it is above 2,000, and there is only a couple with overburden, and they are very minimal overburden. So, I'm saving your sexy voice. I'll jump in the chat in a minute if you're in there, dude. Or if anyone's in there. I don't know who's in there. I'll jump in a minute. Let's get these. Sorry, I'll do it now. While all I've got to do is all I'm going to be doing for a second is driving. Oh, okay. No, I'll hold off on this one for the minute. There's quite a lot of people in there. It's difficult to talk when there's so many in there. I found that out last time. No, I'm not going to top dig. There's nothing wrong with anyone who's in that chat lobby. It's just there's way too many people to be able to actually talk to you guys as and when needed. Go to live, you'll hop in. Yeah, all good, dude, all good. Right, thankfully, these all spawn down here. Nudge that one into place. I'll do. That's close enough. Just need one for this one here. The other one I'll use the mobile one as and when needed, because that one's going to be moving around a lot. This is going to be a difficult lineup. Actually, do you know what that will do? Right, now let's get this thing off claim. Oh, wrong way round. That one's already shifted. Need to make sure that belt is running. That's weird. That's hopping straight into fast mode. I wonder if that's because that's what I last left them in.
Possibly.
Hello. How you feeling?
A little bit better. A little bit better. Taking the day off, resting, not doing much anything was good. Lots of sleep. Body said so.
Well, me, Cass and Wolverstein jumped on some an impromptu switch over to Sea of Thieves yesterday.
Oh God.
It was quite funny. I mean, Wolverstein was picking it up quite. He seemed to enjoy it.
Well, good. Good.
I mean, there was a lot of what the fucks and what the hells but it settled. One of the funniest moments, I think, there's got some new weapons they've added in. Have you ever played it?
Yeah. Back when I played it, I think you had like a rifle, there was a pistol, sword.
Yep.
And then that was basically it for your weapons.
Well, they've added a few more. There's throwing knives, for example. There's a blowpipe. Now, these blowpipes come with, from what I can gather, 5 different types of darts. One of them it fizzle and like it's got a fuse and then explodes. I shot Wolverstein a couple of times with those ones in his face. One of them, I think, is poison. And there's one that creates like a light wherever it lands. So Cass was running around with like a Tinkerbell attached to his hand.
Okay.
And another one, we didn't even know what was going on. Like I shot Cass with it. And next thing I know, I got this bright glow around the edges of my screen. At some point, he turned around and was like, "Wait, why do you look like me?" So apparently this particular dart changes your appearance to look like whoever you shot with it.
Jeez.
But we might be playing it again tomorrow.
Okay.
If not, then I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not doing GMS tomorrow. So just another break before my big long stretch on my week off of hard digging.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Take a break.
Yeah, so if I'm not playing a game, I was thinking about maybe going back to some more Blender, try and get a different dragon going. But if Cass doesn't want to do that, but you're up for GTA, I'm also up for that as well. So I've got options.
Bad on GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took a look today. Apparently, most, if not all, of my motorcycle things are full.
Right.
Need selling.
Well, there you go.
I got a full, you know, that car import export one. That's full, or like 2 slots.
Right. Because if I remember right, it's been a while since I played it, but yeah, the car import export one, you'd steal the car and then you'd sell them all that. I know what we're talking about. If you keep, I think it's like.
I know there's a collector's list basically.
Well, no. What I was thinking is if you keep the 12 uncommon or whatever. And then
If you fill up the uncommon and the common,
always,
If you've got nothing but the high end ones open, nothing but the high end ones are filled, you're only going to get the high ends. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I can't remember the exact numbers, but yeah, I remember doing that.
Well, I've got the largest warehouse, so.
Right.
One thing I forgot to check on was not the bunker with the heist in it, but the other one where you collect the goods. I forgot to check that one.
Okay.
You know the one I mean, don't you?
Your bunker
See,
that you create like weapons and stuff.
Yeah. Because there's
arms and whatnot.
yeah, because there's 2 types, isn't there? There's like this big facility one where your helicarrier can sit.
That's the same place.
No, there's 2 different ones. That's the one that's got the big screen with the heist on it. Whereas the other, and you can set like attacks on players from your satellite and things like that.
Right.
The other one is like a gun runners.
Pretty sure it was the same place.
No.
But
See,
yeah, you might be right. I don't know. One's Agent 14, but Agent 14 wants you to buy both.
see, So the gun runners one, when it opens up like a ramp. Whereas the other one is like a trapdoor lift.
Okay.
I've got a lot of upgrading to do on all my buildings. I remember what I did now. Originally, most of my buildings were on the outskirts because they were cheaper, and I did some. You know, when you buy a new, say, office building, you can trade in the old one.
Right.
I kind of did that and then did it back again, so it gave me some cash so that I could get all of my stuff down into town, like closer together. Because I had 2 of my biker gang stuff was right on the top north coast, along with both the facility and the bunker. I had, which one was it? I think my laundering, money laundering, should I say, and another one from the biker gang were midway. So it was all really spread out. The cocaine one was right next to my office building, though, so that one was always down the bottom. Same with my nightclub. They've always been close by.
Right.
But now I think I've got them pretty much all together. Yeah, that's all going in. That's perfect. So yeah, with that other group, like I said, I've got no issues with anyone that's in there. It's just there's a lot
I
of
know.
people, and with me on my painkillers and trying to stream at the same time, it's just too much tonight.
Right. No, I understand that. Didn't say there was anything. Let's see. Yeah, there's the gun running update, and that they're talking about the bunkers during the gun running update. So that's why I was thinking.
Yeah, no, I think the helicarrier one's called a facility. It's got like a globe symbol. And that's got a really big heist in it.
The Doomsday heist.
Yes, that's the one.
Okay, yeah, they are different. You're right, because of the Doomsday heist and all that. They just, yeah, one's a bunker, one's a facility.
I completely right. So my name obviously got changed to Indian Ninja, but my character was originally built off of Sad Clown. He looks like some form of the Joker. But it's a really nice look, and I don't want to change it. Plus, there's not that much in the ninja attire in that game, is there?
I don't know. I haven't really looked at that yet. I mean, based on my older stuff, I never looked at ninja stuff. Like my Xbox character, he's mostly like Victorian themed.
Yeah.
For like gunslinger, or I ran him as like early 1920s gangster. So.
But he's got sort of between face paint and tattoos. It actually looks quite a lot like the Joker, like the scars instead of tattoos as scars sort of thing.
Right.
He's just got orange hair instead of green.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I haven't gotten too far into it. I mean, I have the submarine. I'm able to do the Cayo Perico heist.
Yeah. You got that pretty quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty quick to get the money. I mean, if you start a new character, you go get the double action revolver, the gold gun from our Red Dead Redemption 2.
Mm-hmm.
So you get that after finding the clues or the bodies or the pieces to it. I think you find like 3 different clues and whatnot, and you get the gun. Shoot 50 NPCs in the head, and they give you $250,000.
I forgot about that.
The slasher as well, where you find like a machete and the bloody body parts and all that, and then the guy tries to kill you. You kill him, and then you pick up the Navy revolver, and you shoot 50 NPCs with that and kill them. You get another $250,000.
Well, my main 3 preferred guns. There's the minigun, of course. I got a P90, and I can't remember the name of it, but I got a modified like assault rifle with like a big bag ammo clip on it.
Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. But yeah, then the other one was you do the bounty jobs. There's a lady named Maud. You go collect bounties for her, and then she'll give you a stone axe, like a tomahawk.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kill 25 people with that, and that's another $250,000 right there. So,
I suppose one of the things you're going to need to do quite early on as well, if you haven't already, is go through Lester's missions, so you can have his benefits when you call him.
Right, for free. Because right now you get charged for it. You can still call him and get him to drop the cops and stuff, but if you do the missions, you get them for free.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do the Fleeca job, the very first heist, because then you have a discount on the Kuruma, which I think is the best armored car.
And that's a 2-person job as well, isn't it? 2-person heist. There's not much you need for that.
Right. So,
well, I mean, yeah, if we're not doing CFDs and you're up for that, I don't mind.
Right.
I'm not.
I did that one.
I'm not trying to muscle you into it, of course.
I know. I don't know. People might watch it, might not. We'll see. We'll see. If nothing else, I don't know if I'll stream or not, but I can play it. You can stream it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
make sure you turn the volume on the music down to
yeah.
nothing.
I normally have it auto switched off, but available to turn on as and when I want, like with the arrow keys or D-pad keys.
Yeah, the issue I've been having is I have it set to auto, but anytime I steal a car, they always have the radio station playing. So
I've also only got like 2 selected. There's only 2 it cycles through for me.
Right.
Radio X and another rock one. Can't remember off the top of my head. But that one's mainly for Carry On My Wayward Son. I quite like that song.
Go Kansas.
Let's see if you're still a gatekeeper. No, you're not.
I figure I should be dropped by now.
Yeah. You have 148.5 thousand. Gatekeeper now has 162.
Right. So clean outer 2. That should put me back up.
You are the gatekeeper with seasonal though.
Right. Yeah, no, GTA, let's see, I've got that, and then I got the Acid Lab now.
I see there's one of the new buildings or business types for me I haven't done yet. I haven't got enough money yet. It's like a bailiff or bail or something like that.
Oh, the bail office. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Why?
I've heard bad things about it.
Like what?
It's just the investment versus what the payoff is. It's not a great business. It's kind of like forged documents for the motorcycle club. It's not that great. It's just there, something to do.
And the other one, I think, is something to do with tailored outfits or something.
Oh, you pick up the garment factory.
Yeah.
Which is where Lester used to hold the heist at, that factory.
Right.
And you work for the IAA and FIB or whatever,
FIB.
doing missions like that and shit. So, yeah, I don't have any of that. I got the Acid Lab because apparently that's supposed to be good money.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It's also mobile.
Right. And you get a couple vehicles at it. One, you get the Brigade, which is the mobile thing, and then it has a bike on the back of it that you could also take out and mess about. So.
Well, it's kind of like that with my mobile operations center. Basically, from that machine, apart from it having guns on top that you can shoot stuff with, like missiles, it's got on top. Your oppressor Mark II goes inside it. That's where you house it. That's where you can upgrade it and so on.
Yeah. Yeah, I just now got my first car, so you're part of the mission. So
you're also going to have to do a lot of racing as well.
For why?
To get your upgrades.
You can.
Some of the upgrades are only by taking part in or winning certain races.
There's a business you can buy now if you have it.
Oh, the auto shop.
The auto shop gives you all the upgrades from racing. You no longer have to race in the game.
Which that sucks. That business. I earned all those upgrades.
Oh, I did too on Xbox. Every single one. Lava Red, yeah, that paint, I had to work my ass for it, so. But yeah, now you can just buy a business and it gives you everything without having to do races.
I find it funny though, you got all these business opportunities, all these ways of making money, and they still want you to go hold up the stores as well, the grocery stores, for a few $100s, and then you end up getting arrested for it or killed anyway.
Yeah. I haven't really done that. But basically, I got Cayo Perico unlocked, and as soon as I got that unlocked, I need to make some more money, and one of them is like the Clucking Bell raid, which you work with Vincent or something like that He works for police department. He's a cop or something.
I can't remember those ones, whether I've done them or not. I probably have, but I have no idea.
I mean, it's worth doing because it's like a series of missions. There's like 5 setup missions, and then it's almost like a heist.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is like robbing the Clucking Bell of a bunch of stuff because they're involved with the cartel, and the cartel's tied to the police department and something like that. But you end up making like $500,000 off of it every time you do it. You can knock it out every hour or so. And so I did that one to get the money to get the Cayo Perico submarine, which I'm getting the Sparrow helicopter as soon as I can.
I've got the Buzzard.
Well, the Sparrow you can park on the submarine, like inside of it.
Oh, yeah. No, I've got that. I've got that. Yeah. I've got that.
Yeah, and you can call it, lands right next to you and all that, just like the Buzzard.
You can land it on water as well, can't you?
Yeah. So, because I went ahead and I had exactly enough to basically get the sub. And you know how much of a pain it is to swim from the submarine when you start a mission all the way to the coast, just so that way you can try to steal a car to go do something. Like, if I'm gonna keep doing that heist, I need something that I can leave. And it wasn't until after I did the heist that I realized you could call for the dinghy. So I'm like, all the swimming I did, which helped because I needed to get my underwater,
You're swimming, yeah.
holding up. So
all my stats, I think, are 5.
nice. So yeah, that's where I'm at now, and I have to decide what my next thing is. That I'm going to be doing. So I got the Acid Lab. The Criminal Enterprise thing, I gave you a motorcycle club, and then you get, it's not document forgery, I think it's counterfeiting. I haven't
The money laundering.
Yeah.
No, wait.
So.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember all the things. There's money laundering, there's weed growing, cocaine, document counterfeiting.
Yep.
And there's one more.
Another business.
I can't remember.
Right. But, yeah, I got that. And I've got the bunker that's up in Paleto Bay, because it gives you that as well. So it gives you a good start. But, I basically just I want to get Cayo Perico because that's like a guaranteed million every time you do it. The other stuff takes time. So now that I have the Acid Lab up and running, I can let that run passively while I'm doing other missions. So
I've always been happy. Like if I was just doing the motorcycle stuff, for example, right? I fill them all up, but then you got to wait for them to do stuff. It's just I don't know why, but have you ever sat there and watched the TV in that game?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Just sit there for half an hour watching Impotent Rage or something. It reminds me of Ren and Stimpy.
Yes.
Well, the arcade's a good business as well.
Yeah, I need to get that one as well.
Like I got a notification when I was checking it out earlier that my safe at the arcade is full. It holds 100 grand.
Is it 100 grand?
Apparently. Unless I misread it and it's 10 grand.
I was thinking it's more like 10 grand. Because the money in there is based off of the arcade machines, and it's not very much.
I've got quite a lot of machines in there. Like even I don't know how many different types of machines I got, but I filled basically every slot with multiple of the same type. You can play them as well. My nightclub was full. Although I need to get not full in the safe, not the stuff you can sell.
Right.
Oh, and there's another new aspect I discovered today. So you can find random drug dealers on the map. They're each in-game day, I think it said, they changed location. And they only want a small selection of what you got from your businesses. Like it only wanted 1 cocaine, 10 weed, stuff like that. But it was...
Right.
Yeah, I was able to sell those individual ones for a higher price than I would do selling them from my businesses.
Right.
Um, I didn't have to have anything on me. I just went up to him and sold him what I've got within my businesses.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't really done much with that. I was spawning in at my motorcycle clubhouse. And that was about it.
Well, if we do,
I've got my
go on.
CEO
You've got a building,
business as well. Yeah,
okay,
got the office.
but you don't have a item or car warehouse, though. I take it.
Yeah, I don't have a cargo or car warehouse.
So I've got maximum size for both.
Right.
What was I going to say? Yeah.
The other one.
So if we do it tomorrow, if me, Cass, and Wolverton aren't playing Sea of Thieves,
Hmm.
I don't mind following your lead. If you want to tag with me and earn some money that way or XP that way, fine. If not, I'll be a part of your club or whatever.
Right, right. Yeah, I'll try to be helpful. I'm only like level 25 or something like that, and I have like no weapons unlocked yet.
Well, it's all
'Cause
right.
all the weapons I like don't come until like
Well,
42 and 33, so I'm getting there.
knowing that you don't have access to an oppressor or something like that, but you can fly helicopters quite well, yes.
Oh yeah.
Then yeah, you can be my
Yeah.
You can be my pilot slash chauffeur, and I'll be the muscle.
Oh snap.
But I
Yeah. No.
shouldn't be able to. Yeah, I don't think I can spawn in any helicopters, if I'm a part of yours.
Right,
Not
right.
unless I'm doing it with Pegasus and they spawn at the airport. So,
Right.
but if I could do my Kuruma fully
Yeah.
upgraded, so
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'd like to get that eventually. Now that I actually have like a house, I might pick up the free garage, you know,
hmm
and then get the Duke of Death, which is the
they're they're not
like
a hot
muscle
rod, the
car
muscle
version.
car. Yeah, I don't like that one.
Right. Out of the two, the Kuruma I like because it's bulletproof. Like 95% of the bullets are not going to hit you. But the only downfall is one rocket and you're dead. Whereas, like, the Duke of Death can take up to 3 hits from a rocket, but you're not as bulletproof. But if it's the free car, it's a free car. It's the only thing I can run with right now that's free. So.
Yeah, and also additionally, I mean, if we did this, it'll be entirely up to you. I don't mind either way, no matter who's in
Mhm.
charge. Whilst you're still gaining your stats and everything, I could always put us onto an empty server.
That's usually how I run it. Is either solo or crew. So.
Well, no, I don't mean it like that because you're limited. There's certain things you can't do that way.
Like what?
Some of your CEO stuff or biker stuff you can't do on a crew only server for some reason. But I have a way of emptying the server, so to speak. It pulls you out of the server. One person, the person who does this, it pulls you out of the server. But from your perspective, it looks like everyone disconnected.
Mm-hmm.
It's just to do. Do you know the resource monitor program?
Yeah.
You just open that up, right click on GTA 5, suspend the process for 10 seconds, and then resume the process. And it kicks you into an empty server. Occasionally, some people jump back in again, but
So they did an update like a year ago where you can now sell cocaine, everything, on invite only. There's a bonus if you do it in a public lobby, but
yeah.
they have it now to where you can make the base amount in an invite only. You no longer have to try to sell your cocaine and whatnot in public.
Fair enough. But I mean,
So
technically,
that's,
the lobby, the way if I did it the way I was doing it, it is technically a public lobby. There just won't be
yeah,
anyone else in there.
yeah. But so if you do that, because I know rock stars, they know that that's what people do. Um, the bonus you get has to be a public lobby, and you get like 2% bonus for each person in the
Ah,
lobby.
okay.
So that's their little thing. So, ooh, Carnivar Feather. What? Oh yeah, it's Thursday. The new updates.
I haven't looked at the casino yet. I've never won the car, but on the free spin. But they're normally quite good ones, so it's normally worth a look.
Yesterday was, or not yesterday. Last week's was trash. It was like a little, looked almost like a 1970s or 80s Volkswagen Golf.
Oh God.
Little rabbit car or something. Like,
Oh, I missed my Pronto. Was it Pronto X8 or whatever it is?
could be.
It's gonna bug me that name.
Supercar.
Hold on. It is basically, and it was great. But again, wanted to move my buildings around, and you know, stuff gets sold. Or no. I think I was after the Batman car at the time.
Oh, okay. The Vigilante.
Yeah, which I might still have. I'm not sure. It gets confusing where you leave everything all over the place.
Right. The hell is that? This is Auto Shop. Okay. The LS Car Meet stuff. So yeah, doing the acid missions. I'm not a fan of the people.
That start of
The
it, yeah.
NPCs.
And that
Holy
start of
shit.
it in that motel, that was annoying.
What, with Ron and the gas station or whatever and Luchador stuff? Getting attacked.
Yeah, to begin with, you
Fighting
had
lost
that motel
bikers.
and you was going room to room to room.
Oh. Alright, we need to go there, but that's going to be a while. Okay, well, let's... How much money do I have? Well, we're not buying anything yet. I want to go check out that...
Oh, that's it.
So
The
much-
Grotto X80 Pro.
Oh, the Grotti?
Yeah, I used to have. That was one of
Yeah.
the first supercars I got, and that was fantastic. You pretty much flew in that thing. I mean, you all but took off. And every time I get the money back, I'm nearly there to getting it again. Something else I want turns up.
Oh, let's get you the Cayo Perico heist or something done, you know? Get you
So I-
like a little over $1 million, and that would get you real close to getting it, yeah?
From my perspective, unless they've changed the values on it, last time I played, I always played with 2 other people. Now we always, of course, had like all filled up our bags to capacity. And even though the money was split as evenly as we could, it was never that much.
So if you're running with multiplayer, you only want to grab gold. If you're doing it by yourself, you want to grab cocaine, because each one has a weight and a value. Like
Yeah.
cash is, you can carry a lot of cash because it's lighter weight, but it's not worth as much as grabbing like weed, cocaine, gold, paintings, things like that.
Well, you could have up to, if I remember rightly, up to 2 special items. Because you fill up your bag, but there was also 2 dots for certain items that you could hold on to.
Oh, the 2 dots were the key cards so that you can get in and get the gold.
Oh, right, it was, wasn't it? It's been
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Oh, no problem. All right, what do we got here? We're trying to find your Grotti 80.
X80, yeah. But I think my most used vehicle is the Oppressor Mark II.
Oh, yeah, everybody does. Because of the public servers, you needed it.
I remember when it first came out. For day one, it came out, right? Somebody was instantly in the server I was in, just spreading a love, spawning them in. Oh, I switched to a server once. Everyone was just gaining loads and loads and loads of money. Then,
Yeah.
someone was dishing it out. Then they'd pull them in and kill them.
Yeah.
And then he went on a cycle again. And I let him do it a couple of times, seeing roughly how much he was giving people. And when he got near on the third time, I just switched out,
Right.
cut and run. Got out with. He got greedy, I think, with the amount he was doing. I got out with about 1.5, nearly 2 million. I mean, I don't go looking for things when they happen like that, but when it does happen, it's great. You know, if it happens by accident on your part.
Right. 2.7 million is what you're looking at to get
Yeah.
your Grody X80 Proto.
It's an expensive. I think that's what I did. I used the proceeds from that particular day for to get the Proto.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a necessity. My Kuruma's maxed out on all upgrades, and it flies as well.
Right. Yeah,
So,
now there's other things you do, like you can do an HSW upgrade to cars that make them faster than any of the supercars you can buy.
oh,
So, like, you can get the, oh, shoot, the Dodge Viper looking car, the Banshee.
yeah.
You know, classic.
I think I've had that as
That
well.
thing is, yeah, the Banshee, if you do the Banshee and then do the HSW upgrade or whatever on it, it's like the fastest car in the game at that point.
I might have to look at car upgrades then, because I haven't gone into that for a while. And if there's new stuff in there, I'm going to have to take a look.
Yeah, I can't remember how you do the HSW. Stuff that I had heard during some kind of a YouTube video pop-up, but I'm trying to think of who it was. You have to buy some kind of business, but it's involved with that.
It's probably the auto
It might
shop.
be. It might be that, or the Agents of Sabotage, the garment factory stuff, or it has to do with the Dre. I don't know. What was I doing? Oh, I was going to do my spin.
What's the car looking like?
I have to get there. I believe the car that's on offer is some kind of an SUV, benefactor or something. Because there's some old YouTubers that I follow that share the update before the update comes out. Kind of insider info people.
Yeah.
And I think that's what popped up last night, is they showed some kind of SUV, suburban Lincoln Navigator looking car.
Kind of like us, but without the hush-hush.
Right, right. Well, they might be like us, and they just have the access, and Rockstar's like, yeah, go ahead and drop it 12 hours before the game updates, kind of thing. Because that's what I've noticed with most people, is their videos are like, yeah, it's going to change in 12 hours. So they might have access to the test servers and whatnot, and part of the NDA says, yes, you can share this info. But, you know, no more than 12 hours before. So, like, their video drops exactly 12 hours before.
So, yeah, if CAS, etc. is not doing that, and then there's no pressure on you to do GTA. I've got something else I'm in the mood for as well. So, it may not be a game, but I wanted to get back into it. So, there's no pressure or anything. If you're not feeling up to it, feel free to say so, and yada yada.
Yeah, no problem to me. Because, like I said, I want to do the Fleeka job so I can at least get the discounted Kuruma. And I mean, it's not much money you get from that heist, but it's fun.
Well, I'm messaging Cass when I get home from work tomorrow, and I finish an hour earlier than I normally do.
Right.
So I get home roughly about 3 hours before stream time. So I'm messaging him when I get in, and then I'll let you know what he says.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like a Cadillac Escalade or a Lincoln Navigator. That's what it looks like. Spin the wheel.
Oh yeah, I've got a penthouse.
Oh yeah.
Completely forgot about that.
Oh, 15,000 RP, one before the car.
It always does that to you. Don't forget while you're there. I mean, it's not much, but go ahead, get your free credits. Or wait, that's VIP access, isn't it?
Just talk to the cashier. Visitor bonus. Collect your 1,000 chips.
Then convert them. It's better than nothing.
That's $1,000, yeah.
Hey, Fraser, how you doing, dude?
About time, Mutt. About time.
My loader is not getting used until I've gone all the way across. It's the only for the bottom pay. Ugh. I hate when that happens with the when you get out of a vehicle and it bottoms out your frames. Alright, let that drain out for a second. Ow. I never told you about this, did I? My for Christmas, my daughter got me. It's like a sock and cup combination gift. Dragon Ball Z. It's got Goku on it. And
Wait. So we're talking like a drinking mug and
a pair of socks.
Or...
Yeah, it's all in one box.
Okay. Because like socks and underwear is kind of a thing, and when you say cup over here, that's like a jock strap. So I'm like, if you need it.
No, a sports cup over here is the hard one. The protection
hard one as well.
But a drinking cup and a pair of socks. And on the box, it's got a Goku and it's got the word Dragon Ball Z on it. So I took a Stanley knife to the box, cut around Goku, cut out the Dragon Ball Z, and I've stuck that to the bottom of Goku. It's like a little ornament wall piece thing now.
Nice.
Hold on, let me see if I... It's only... Oh, I mean, it's detachable from the wall, but it looks quite good. I'll send you a picture.
Yeah. Okay, what was I doing? I need to make money, that's what I need. And I think I was gonna go... Yeah, I need to go down here and talk to Dak and them. I mean, I don't like the Fooligans, but whatever. Because I remember when the Fooligans were added to the game, the acid people and whatnot, and I think they're supposed to represent the Juggalos. Like ICP and the other people that are part of that genre, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a very big little ornament thing, but I think it looks good. Not the
Oh,
fan.
yeah.
I need to reset my phone. Apparently the SIM is dislodged or something.
Okay. God, I remember the music from this game. No, he did good cutting it out. Didn't look bad at all.
No, like I said, I did that with a Stanley knife. Box cutter, I think you guys would call it.
Yeah, yeah. Retractable blade.
Yeah.
Razor.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're pretty simple over here. We pretty much call it as it is, right? What's it do? It cuts open a box.
Well, I
It's a
mean,
box cutter.
it's quite often used for carpet laying as well. If you're cutting to measure.
Right, right. You got the carpet knife as well. Typically, the blade is hooked. It's a little bit different blade, but yeah, you could use it in the same knife handle.
And you can also use it for scoring tiles to cut them.
Yep. No, we are not playing that over again. We are upgrading.
But no, that's what I like about the mobile operations center. If you got all of your businesses within like that's why I got all my businesses within the middle, or in the bottom section, should I say? Because I can just literally stick my mobile operations center in the middle of all of them and just restock from one location rather than having to go to each one to restock.
Your MOC or the terabyte?
Terabyte.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. Terabyte basically got the same thing that the arcade does, because the arcade you could refill everything as well.
The arcade is still within like an outskirts range of everything. It's still within close to everything, but it's like everything else. If I'm in the middle with my terabyte, it's on the outside, like equal distance, same as everything else.
Right.
The only thing that's a little further away, and it's only because they're down on the south coast edge of the map, is my warehouses.
Right.
The game doesn't even make me want to play anymore because it's so poorly balanced. Devs are doing what they can with it, dude. It's taking time. They've got a lot.
Praise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to play, that's up to you.
I mean, I think a lot of us got that same burnout feeling running on Waterfall last season, so.
Oh. It's been a nightmare of a week.
Uh-oh.
Kids are off school for the week. So it's been like standing room only at work.
Right, right.
And then you've got parents moaning because there's no tables, but all the tables are taken up by parents. So what can you do?
You know.
Got one more nightmare shift, then I'm off, and then they'll be back at school when I go back, so trudge through one more.
Yep.
Fix my FPS.
Yeah, apparently they added gun vans now to the game. So there's a guy that sells guns out of the back of his van, and they're like supposed to be really, really good guns.
I mean, I really like my guns,
gun,
but
shit like that.
Yeah, I've got a rail gun. That's what I mean by the minigun.
Well, the minigun is usually spins up like what you have in that when you wear the big suit, armor suit.
Yeah. That's what I got. I've got a golden version. Oh no, railguns. Yeah. Railgun's different, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I quite like my three. One of them, that assault rifle is something Mark II now because I've upgraded it.
Right.
Yeah,
if I want Mark II, I have to get the bunker going and do upgrades and research or something. So
yeah. I still haven't researched everything, to be honest. I normally just go for... Well, for a while, I was going for... You can choose, like, both. Like, partially research, partially money. Or items to sell. But I think I stopped that for a while and just went for money for a little bit.
Yeah, I was the opposite. I did nothing but research. Just because I wanted explosive rounds and upgrades to my guns and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I've got... of course, I've got the tracking launcher. A standard rocket launcher as well. And a grenade launcher for that sort of stuff. But to be honest, the minigun, it holds 1,000 rounds, basically. And just annihilates anything. Oh, do you know what? I just realised I need to figure out how to... Oh, I suppose I could type in your name to find a friend, can't I? In the game.
Maybe.
I think there is a way.
On here, boys.
Because
if
you're
we're friends on Steam, maybe.
Yeah, but we're cross-platform, aren't we?
How we class? No.
Stop your foul whining, you filthy piece of distended rectum!
Hey, Speed. Played another. You said you were playing on live, or have you got it on PC? Oh no, you've gone from console to PC, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that should be fine then.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they don't have it on Xbox Live, so.
Really,
But,
such a
no, it's
such
on
a
Steam,
well-developed game like this with its anti-hacking technology that you have to install.
Well, apparently they did a the update for the anti-hacking, and it's supposed to make the game even better. So
Does it stop the hackers?
I believe so, because from what I've seen, a lot of people are no longer having the issue where people are coming in and dropping money everywhere, or
I call that an issue.
right, or the people that are shutting down people's computers.
Oh, geez, they could do that.
Yeah, they could get in, because when they without the anti-hack, they had the ability to get your IP address, and they could DDoS you, or they could literally just press off on your computer and there's nothing you could do about it. So you'd be in the middle of a mission and they would just turn your computer off. So a lot of people are reporting that since they've updated it, it's not as bad as it used to be.
Thank God for that. I've had my fill of hackers.
That's why I held off on getting this on PC, is because I heard nothing but terror stories about that kind of shit, the hackers and whatnot. So
I know I've had my fill of being hacked in directly.
Yeah.
With my recent issues. Well, I say recent, it was a few months, 3 months ago now, but
But yeah, no, it's just nice that you could actually do stuff in solo or invite only lobbies, compared to how they used to force you to be in the public ones and be with the hackers and all that kind of stuff. So,
well, like I said, I used to create my own empty public server, and then when people joined, I used to do it again. It doesn't actually affect a mission as well. If you do it when you're mid-mission, it just, like I said, it just makes it look like people have left.
yeah, it says all these people have left the lobby, and what really happened is it's called a lag switch, basically. You cause the game to think that you lagged out even though you didn't.
Yeah.
And so you're the one that left the lobby, not them. But it puts you in a separate version of a lobby in which, you know, because on theirs it just said that you left, but on yours everybody left.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that on Xbox. If you would just go to your settings and test NAT type, it would pick everybody, and then you could do it every 3 hours or so.
Sometimes with the PC way of doing it, sometimes you would be on your own for like hours. You could be on your own all day long. Other times you do it, and 2 minutes later, someone else gets put into your lobby.
Right. I need to commandeer your car. Thank you.
It's a shame they couldn't bring over some of the storyline player skills to the multiplayer. Like with the guy, I can't remember the names, but the guy who drives. He's got that kind is it Franklin? He's got that kind of slow down thing, hasn't he?
I think that's not Trevor, not Franklin, the other guy.
The one with the dog.
No, that's Franklin. Franklin has the dog.
Was he?
He might have slow down speed stuff, but while driving, I thought it was the older guy.
No. It was the colored kid.
Yep. So is Franklin then, which they brought him in. Like, there's Franklin missions that you can do now.
Yeah, but you can't use his skill. You go through all that on a single player. You know, you complete it all. You should at least get something out of it.
Flies finally showed up. Okay, bounty on my head. Yeah, bounty on my head. Yada yada yada.
I do admit I used to. I don't know if you call it a cheat per se, but I used to make full use of the stock trading.
Right.
I used to do the stock trade. Or I used to save it first, do the stock trade, wait however long it was, and see which stock went up, which went down, then
Right.
reload and invest.
Well, what you do is you save a bunch of money and then you like wait until after the Life Invader mission. The stock tanks and then you buy it while it's at the lowest point, and then you sell it later in the game and you become a billionaire. So, drug vehicle. Don't know if I want to mess with that.
The thing that appeals to me with the heist the most, I think, in GTA, it kind of reminds me a lot of the Ocean's films,
Right.
the way they go about doing it all.
Yeah, they do all the planning and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I guess I gotta keep track of that shit. 1. Dex. Job.
Oh, that was one mission I found annoying. That one where you'd have to sit there hacking the computers, but get the path correct at the same time while somebody's trying to protect your back from all the incoming.
Oh, I was like, are you talking like the Fleeka job? Because there's that one in there, but that's why you're driving.
No,
And
no,
I
no,
think
no,
the
no, no,
next
no.
time they did it
It's
was
inside
in,
of a building.
Doomsday.
Inside of a building, there's like 4 consoles, two no, somewhere. I think it's about
Right.
4 consoles you need to do in server rooms.
Yeah, that was the Doomsday heist. Was the next time that you did it.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about. I mean, it's
Yeah.
good to do stuff like that, but so easily just a single bullet can take you out, no matter how good your armor is.
Right. Operation Paper Trail. What? I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I need to make money is what I need to do. I can't do anything with that until later, so I can go ahead and get that and do the Cayo Perico setup.
See, I'd happily switch out like I did on yesterday, but if I do that, I'm going to be on for hours and hours, and I got the early start tomorrow.
Yeah, no. You do what you're doing. I'm still, groggy, not even thinking what the hell I'm doing. So, Dynasty 8, property listings, low to high, buy the cheap garage. Yeah.
I take it at some point you're probably going to get the Tron bike, aren't you?
No, I hate the fucking Tron bike. I don't even get motorcycles in general. I'm kind of old school, so the Tron bike, yeah, that's the one you can basically go up a wall with and all that. But
Shoto or something like that, isn't it?
yeah, I don't know. There's the Hikachu bike, which is the drag bike, which is the fastest bike in the game, which you would usually use for like time trials and stuff. But the Hikachu drag bike.
The Hakatua drag bike.
Yep, that's right.
And that's what I heard.
Yep. But yeah. my stolen car. Put my gun away because never want to walk into an ammunition with a gun in your hand.
Usually it's auto put away.
I just got out of a mission, so it was still out.
No, what I mean is when you walk into the store, they automatically put it away normally, or they used to.
Oh, no. They're not that nice to you. AP pistol. I need to get the AP pistol, but...
You said you had a CEO building?
Yes.
Don't forget to stock up on your free snacks.
Oh, yeah. I always stop in there and get all my free snacks before I do missions. Sticky bombs, proximity mines, pipe bombs. Sticky bombs. I need to stop buying those. Those come in handy. You could buy a jerry can for when you need to refill your car. Because you ran out of gas.
You almost had me there. I was like, can you actually do that? Nearly had me. Nearly had me.
Oh, combat machine gun. No, I need to get the combat shotgun. That's what I think I need to get out of the van. I also need to get the railgun. Man, that's so much money to blow.
I think I got
the assault SMG is what you rock. The RP90, right?
I can't remember off the top of my head. The P90, yeah, I've got the P90. Or looking like a P90. That's if I want the fire rate. If I want the stopping power, and I'm not using my minigun, I've got that other assault rifle I can use. Well, I've got it marked too.
Marksman rifle, that's my sniper that I'm using right now. Need to get rid of it. Yeah, I don't know. What am I here for?
Knuckle dusters.
I'm here because... No. I need to get armor, body armor.
I think I can get that dropped in near my location as well.
What, the big armor set?
Body armor, yeah.
Request it.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I normally just go to an ammunition, but...
Right. Arena workshop? No, we don't do the arena stuff.
Oh, I've got that unlocked as well.
Yeah, salvage yard. That's... I need to pick up one of those eventually.
I think I've got something like 600 grand at the moment.
I've got 2.4 million right now. But that's where I need to start deciding. Like, what am I doing? What's my plan? Oh, geez, cash.
Upgrading the sub's always a good idea.
Well, I think the one thing I want to do is at least get the Sparrow, which is like 1.7 million for the sub.
Don't you need to upgrade it to hold the Sparrow as well?
No, it's already got the moon pools in there automatically. It'll hold a submarine, or a little mini sub, and it will hold a Sparrow, but you don't have to pay the upgrade on it. At the beginning, when you buy the sub, you have the option of buying the Sparrow with it. You can check which things you want to come with. But I didn't have enough to get the Sparrow, so it's a secondary purchase.
Oh, do you know what? I think I got my silencer on my P90 as well, if I recall, because I was using it on the Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Like when you get back, when you get back to the airfield in that one, you got the two guys by the hangar, so we used to take them out. Silent, obviously.
The Cayo Perico heist, you have to go source your guns, but I have a special carbine I run around with a silenced on it, just in case I'm doing a mission and I want to be stealthy.
And then the first time you go in there, you can't take your guns, can you? But later on you can. Go in there with a sub.
Nope.
I swear you could.
No, you still have to source it because the whole thing with Pavel, what he tells you, the little first mate, whatever on the sub, he says,
Nikolai, I called him.
yeah, you can't take, what was it? He said you can't leave anything behind, otherwise El Rubio will hang you with any loose ends or whatever, so anything you take with will be destroyed after the mission.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you source the guns and everything like that, is so that way you can destroy them afterwards.
It's been a long,
They don't
long
have
time.
any ties. I don't know. It's been a couple years since it came out. But, yeah. That's what I thought on some of the other missions. It's like, oh yeah, you want to go stealthy. So I went and, like, paid for the upgrade on the guns to go silenced. And then it's like, oh yeah, we're not even going to use your guns because I'm trying to find the gun that I silenced. It's my favorite gun. And I don't have it for the mission.
Maybe we came up behind them then and took them out that way.
Right. Well, you can get silencers for the guns that you source. So that's what I do. I get the aggressor set, and then I buy silencers for them. So that way I can use, take out like the 3 guys at the airport when you're stealing all the extra goodies.
At one point, I did get pretty good at the hacking on that tower at the airport. It took me a couple of tries when I first started doing it, but I got in there in the end. Just need to remember how to do it.
Yeah, it's not hard. It's you're trying to come up with the number at the top. And so remember, if you connect a number to X, it's 10 times. So just remember X, Roman numeral, 10. Then there's 2 lines with a dash through it, which is 2 times whatever number's connected to it. And then there's another one which represents 1 times the number that you connect to it. And the whole goal is just to try to equal whatever the total is that they want you to hack it.
You guys always joke about indie things, and you see me drive and stuff like that. But I'm actually quite a good flyer in that game. Do you remember that prison mission?
Yes.
Now, do you remember that time during it where one of you's flying outside and keeping the planes occupied? You're trying to missile you out the air. Well, I found a way of doing it. Literally, you just turn on your side and keep constantly banking in a circle. 9 times out, there's occasionally they'll manage to hit you, but not very often. 9 times out of 10, they'll lock and then they'll suddenly unlock because they're not banking around with you.
Right. They're trying to fly a normal flight path, and you're just messing up the flow.
I think I only got. I've done that. It took quite a lot of attempts to do that mission with the guys on the ground. I think we did it something like, I don't know, 10 to 15 attempts because they kept dying in the prison, and I only got hit like 3 times during that entire time.
Yeah, it's an interesting mission because like I'm the pilot in that mission, and then I've also done the prison break itself.
You see
that part.
If you and I are doing that one, I Bagsy pilot. No.
What?
I said if you and I are doing that one, I Bagsy the pilot spot.
Oh.
Bagsy, like, I don't know what you'd call it.
Dibs.
Dibs, yes. No. I mean, to be honest, if you're not still all kitted out, if you and I were doing that one, I should probably be on the ground with the minigun or something.
Well, you probably have to source the weapons and stuff. I don't know. It's been a while since I played.
And I never did the on the ground part of that mission, so I don't know.
Because I remember you sneak into the place, because like we have to steal the bus. 2 people go in, one is a bus driver, the other is a prisoner or whatever, to break the guy out, and you don't really have any kind of weapons. It's a pain.
But no, I mean, even with the, I think you know how when you're heading up towards the top of the map, there's that tunnel that goes through the mountain.
Yes.
I've flown a buzzard through there.
Yeah. That's pretty good, pretty good.
I mean, I did clip the ceiling, I think, twice, and it came out smoking, but I managed it. Just missed the train as well on the way out. It was like a movie, you know, like an action movie where they just missed the train as they're coming out of the thing. And But no, I can fly quite close to the ground without any issues. I can fly planes upside down close to the ground without any issues.
I know that at one point I had completed the flight school 100%ed it.
Yeah.
That one was a pain because, like, one of them they want you to fly upside down up the river or whatever.
Under the bridges and
yeah. Yeah, there was many words exchanged doing that shit. It's like almost get to the end, your hand gets tired or whatever, and then crash, and you're like, God damn it.
I think the most I've managed to scare someone is like, what are you doing? No, 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 kind of thing. You know that big chopper that's in the facility, the one that can turn into like a plane?
Right.
You know the one I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, when you turn into the plane, it tries to nosedive as well. And I've done it quite close to the floor, and he could have got out and just hopped onto the floor if he tried to.
Oh, man. So right now, that's not bad. G's cache, I don't know if you know what that is, but apparently Gerald has caches, and you have to find them. They're 2 times right now for the week.
Oh,
so
okay.
instead of it being like 20K, if you find a cache, it's 40K. So there's a bunch of stuff I didn't even know about that's all new. Like you were talking about the drug deals and stuff. Like I saw that and went, that's interesting. Instead of selling like all of it from the cocaine lockup and whatnot, you can now sell a little bit. And
Yeah. I mean, I think I sold 1 cocaine for like 20 grand.
right.
Have you seen the icon
Yeah.
for it yet?
A little like blurb. Looks like
Beach
a little
bubble sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
I was a motorcycle club president at the time. What were you?
Well, when I saw it,
Yeah.
CEO.
Okay, so it could be either or. It's good to know.
I've even like I seen it right now, and I'm just not even registered as anything.
You're a civvy.
Popped up. Yeah. Oh man.
That took me a while to find out how to become a CEO or whatever, because they've changed the way that looks. You have to go into a separate option to go into a separate option. Before, you only went into one menu to do it.
Right.
And they've changed the name of it and everything as well now.
Yeah, there's an interaction menu.
Yeah, it used to be
Register as a boss.
It was organization. I think it was before. Then
Yeah.
it said become a motorcycle president or
I don't
CEO.
know what's going on anymore. He's so cool, but he's so goddamn dumb.
You know what, Speed? You actually made me jump with that one. That wasn't even a jump scare one.
Diamond speed.
It was the cool but dumb.
Yeah, my lazy ass was in bed when I tried to do the jump scare right at the beginning. Woke up, grabbed my phone. I'm like, oh, about 5 minutes till Indy starts.
Well, I was a little late getting on. I was waiting for my
Yeah, yeah.
painkillers to kick in.
Of course, of course. Well, we can make some money by doing that job. Because, yeah, the Cluckenbell factory's so cool. You got to actually go steal a train and then... Yeah.
Is that meant to be like a spoof of a Taco Bell?
The Cluckenbell, yeah. Yeah. It's like a combo between KFC and Taco Bell. Nightclub, talk to Tony Prince.
Have you got a nightclub
Yeah, I
up
still
and
don't
running?
have. No, I don't. I don't have one. I'm just looking at stuff to do. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do?
The
Like, I
nightclub,
would like to get a scrapyard, but yeah.
the nightclub monies is pretty good. Like the items that you collect, because once you've upgraded that van to fully armored and the rockets on top and all of that shit, you can just no problem selling any of that.
Right. Nah, for me, I don't know. Nightclub was never anything I was impressed with, other than the fact that you can hire technicians that will auto supply your businesses.
Yeah.
So that would be the only reason I would get it, is
Oh
so
no
that
no
way I could
no.
hire
That's
guys who
wait
do
wait
that.
wait. No no no. The only people you could hire. So you click. So basically, unless they've changed it, it was you could hire someone depending on the businesses that you have, and they would passively collect stuff for your nightclub that you could sell from your nightclub. They wouldn't do anything in your actual uh, other businesses.
My understanding is you can hire the technicians and they'll collect stuff for your cocaine lockup and things like that.
Oh no, as far as I knew, it was to do with those things, but you could
Let
only sell
me.
them from the nightclub.
I could do a quick Google real quick. So, see what the nightclub technician is. Okay, so according to this, what they're saying is once you have your businesses set up, your cocaine,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah, yeah,
nightclub, not nightclub, but the motorcycle ones,
yeah.
once you put a technician on it, they will source supplies for those businesses.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different to when I last played.
Use the PC at nightclub, assign the technician on it for them to accrue goods on nightclub until you have them
Oh,
capped ready
yeah,
to be sold.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was saying. That's what I mean. So, the stuff that they collect will be stored at the nightclub, not your other businesses, and then you sell the nightclub goods. So it's not actually collecting for your other businesses. It won't do anything to your cocaine lockup, for example, or
Right,
your weed
right.
or anything. It will do nothing to any of them. It just collects extra goods at your nightclub. Then you can either sell everything in one big bulk, like with the cargo warehouse, or some people might pay a little extra for a collection of goods in a similar way to the cars.
Right, right.
But yeah, they don't go to any of your clubhouse businesses.
Right, right. Now, basically, I mean, the nightclub for me, the way I'm going to be using it probably is I will have the business for the motorcycle, but I probably will not use them. They'll just be there active, and then use the technicians and then sell everything from the nightclub.
Yeah, and the truck you get, well, both trucks. There's two different types of trucks depending on how much you're delivering. I've got them
Mm-hmm.
both armored up as high as they will go. They got weapons all over the place. They got landmines you can put out behind you, or proximity mines you can put out
Right.
behind you. Um, it's pretty much untouchable. I mean, they can get blown up, but it's really difficult.
Yeah. Yay. We're about to do the Cluck and Bell stuff, so.
So what's this
I
scrapyard
think.
then? I've missed that when I looked in earlier.
I guess a scrapyard is. I don't know. Okay, so. The scrapyard, you steal cars and stuff a different way. Because I know the last week you could steal, like, the old timey Albany Roosevelt.
Right.
You know what car that is?
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a chitty chitty
Yeah.
bang bang.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. And it's all dressed up for Valentine's. Looked really good. I wanted one, but didn't get it. But anyways, every week when it changes, there's a new mission to steal a certain car through the scrapyard that you can add to your collection or whatever and keep. So it's a way for you to get cars to collect. But they also have other missions and stuff as well. I haven't messed with it. It's something I'm thinking about, but as for money makers. I want to get my money making operations going first, and then start playing with buying cars, oppressors, and shit like that.
I know it's not much, but don't forget you can also, if you're near the San Andreas one, I think it is, body shop or mechanic, just grab a random car and sell it.
Yeah, get a good boost. Like Simeon's always messaging me, is looking for specific cars, and I know that I can get money
Yeah,
from
but
that.
you have to actually really hunt for those though, because or know your cars really well, because once they go past you, if they come close to you, it doesn't prompt you or anything. You just have to recognize it.
Right. War stock, I think, is what I want. Sort by price. Because I want to get the Duke of Death. There it is. I think when you get a car, you have to take it and get it insured, yeah? Or does it, if you buy a car, it's already insured?
I normally take it and double check. It's not always.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. There's two types of insurance, isn't there?
I think there's only the one, but... I have a Virtue, whatever that is. Super fast looking car, but I got it through the story mission, and I don't know if it's insured.
My digging is so sloppy right now. Painkillers are making me tired. The one thing I do like about GTA, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of microtransactions for those who want them, but the DLC is all free.
Right, right.
Right, they don't charge you for the updates. And we could easily have done so, the popularity of it.
Okay. It's an apartment.
Do you know, I've got the penthouse. It's not overly kitted out. I think I've got like a 2-story apartment somewhere as well. I find it so funny. I get lost in my VIP one above the casino so much trying to get out of that place because 9 times out of 10, I sleep in my facility,
Right.
or at my office, just on that little cot, or even at the nightclub.
Right, right. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah. The way I'm probably going to do things, guys. So, as you guys know, I'm off. Tomorrow, my last shift is tomorrow. Then I've got like 9 days off. I'm not playing this tomorrow. So yeah, give myself a rest to go hard, ready, you know, during my time off. I'll probably like just collect buckets throughout the day and wash them at the end of the streams. So even if this plant isn't maxed today, I'll do a clean out to it so you guys can see from zero what I get next time. Stuck. Come on. What the hell? Thank you. Not overfilling, am I? I think I was. Damn it. They need like a more visible fill indicator for when you've got a greater distance. Maybe I'll suggest it to the devs, like, I don't know, last 10-15%, the icon turns red or something, maybe. Help you keep track. Like a green, blue, red would be good. Green for empty. Empty to 10 or 15%. Blue in between, and then 85 or 90% onwards would be red. Easier way to keep track. Funny picture on Russia's Discord. A lot of that there, where I haven't done that very well, a lot of it is due to the terrain. Like I was on a hill on that side, which tapered off this way, leveled off, so you can see it still there. So I wasn't quite able to reach as far on the left. Well, what is the right when you're in the digger, but I want to try something. Save in case it doesn't work. Let's get this out of here. So last time I tried this, it didn't really work very well. Because of the angles, and it was on partial slope and things like that. But I'm going to try and bring in cordless. I sent that to old Arnold, didn't I? Did I even transfer that? Nope. There we go. And yay, it's not up here. Well, could have been closer, but I'll take it. I keep missing the it's full indicator. This has a bigger capacity in it. Now that does make life a little more difficult in terms of which, I would have to control, like when I pull this one back. Normally, if it's a frank, I would extend the frank at the bottom. With this one, I'm gonna have to do that with the middle frank instead, and then when it comes time, kind of shorten it again and get another frank in there in between as well. But we'll see how this works. And like I said, if it doesn't, I can always load up that save. I saved it first. Dealing with the slope here is the hardest part with this thing, because that hopper is obviously very inflexible.
All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
Apparently, I had traded my my house in for a garage. Didn't realize it. That's crazy. Okay.
Well, if you got the money, why not just add a bed to your, or is it for the garage itself? Well, you can add a bed to your office for now. I suppose there's missions you need at home, isn't there? There's
Well,
heist.
I need to get a high-end apartment so I could do the different things, but yeah. I don't have that yet, but I just got the free apartment that they give you with the starter pack or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's only like a 2-car garage, and it's like a house on stilts. It's not great. So.
Do you know, I think I got in my garage in my office, in my home. A couple of BMXs.
You got some bikes on the wall.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Hey, Big Tank Lucas, how you doing, dude? I'm in some pain with my back, but otherwise I'm good. Oh, apparently there's a funny picture on your Discord, Rasher.
Yeah, Free shared a bunch of penguins, and he's it's a poke at speed, so it shows all these penguins flying in, and the first one is Frey's, followed by Towboat and Deadpool's dad, and then at the very back is Speed.
Oh, is this a follow-on from yesterday?
Possibly.
He was saying people were copying him or something.
I don't know. I think it's more of a Speed, you're slacking kind of thing.
Okay.
Like, you can't catch us.
Big Tank says, hi Rasher, are you feeling any better?
Hey, Big Tank Lucas. I'm hanging in there. I think I'm on the mend. I needed yesterday off. Body was just like, sleep. And then from the day before when I was just talking and whatnot, my throat was getting tore up. So it was nice for everybody to not have to hear me for a day. And I mean,
Oh,
my
trust
family.
me, we know.
That fucking asshole ain't talking today. Yay.
You should have heard what Wolfenstein was saying.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, he said he'd walk 500 miles to not hear you another day.
Damn. That's a lot of walking.
See if this works any better for the... So I was thinking, you know how it's really easy to miss the fill indicator because of the huge excavator. What do you reckon, like, if I suggested to the devs, like, they have it color coded? Like 10 to 15% the indicator would be green. In between would be blue, and then 85 or 90% onwards would be red. Instead of it just being a flat out orange.
What do you mean?
The fill indicator on the machines, like the hoppers or the dump trucks, you know.
Like the number changes color or something?
Or the whole icon, because the icon's actually orange, isn't it? Or when it's filled up, when it's filling up, but yeah.
I mean, you could do something like that. I know somebody is pushing for the ability to have a colorblind mode, because there's a couple people that are colorblind to play the game.
Yeah, I didn't think about that, yeah.
Everything's out of whack for them, so unless there's a colorblind mode, I don't know if we should do colors yet.
Or maybe just increase the size of the icons or something then, maybe?
Possibly.
Well, that's why I'm giving the cordless another try down in the pit here. It's just twice the capacity.
Hello?
It's FD. Hello, hello.
I got all my information.
Uh-oh.
Yes, he
What
does
is
have HIV.
No. No. So, they give me 5 days to go get my drug test. They also check for skin cancer.
Yeah.
And then there's all that paperwork for the background and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Their projected start date is the 17th of next month.
Okay.
Unless I get it done faster.
Right.
But yeah, I had to call him today. I was like, you called me last week. You told me you'd call me. I ain't heard nothing. She's like, let me pull it up. Yeah, I'm waiting on one signature. I'll call you back by the end of the day. I was like, okay. And then they just called me.
Smelly Gold says, good to hear you feeling a little better.
Yeah, thanks.
You sound better too.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I had to not talk for a day and sleep most of it. So
I know we were really enjoying it.
Oh, stop. You were lost. Don't lie.
Alright, so that's all going where it's supposed to. Good. Good, good.
So I ended up getting a shaker glitch.
oh. So what are you gonna do now?
What was the glitch?
I don't know.
No
It
matter
won't
what you do, it
process.
won't process.
Yeah. I took it off the claim. I had multiple saves.
Have you swapped it out?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how many shakers I bring on the claim. It just stops.
Is it only
It
tier 6?
fills up. No, this is on
non-DLC.
DLC.
Oh.
So I went back to my previous saves, and as soon as I get to that day that it happened, it's there again.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, there's my numbers.
Switch to a shaker.
Just go
I didn't
tabletop,
think
you'll be
about trying.
fine.
Go
I mean,
tabletop.
that's the other thing is you have to switch to a shaker. It's not going to be as good as a D-Rocker, but it's still possible to keep running that way. But it's a known bug. I mean, hit speed a couple leaderboards back. He was running on non-DLC, and then he got the bug with the D-Rocker. It wouldn't work.
This is where we find out that they
Oh.
all just didn't realize there was no water.
No, no, there was water. It was right after I fixed everything. I tightened everything down, took everything off, put everything back on. It just, I don't know. I don't know if it's a D-Rocker glitch or if it's tied to the actual claim.
Have you tried it on a different claim?
No.
I mean, Pine Valley might be doable. Oh, there goes the coffee again.
Yep. No. I'll do all this paperwork and see how I feel and go fart around with it and see if I can't figure it out.
Have you reset Nighthawk? Tried it then?
No, because I'm currently under a loan, so
Okay.
I gotta watch what I do because funds are.
Well, do you have enough
tight.
to? Do you have enough to just test it out though? Like save it first, then reset, set up, and see if it runs.
Yeah, I could test it.
At least then you'll know. It could be a specific map rather than a claim.
That'd suck because it's a good map. I was running cast method, so I was just getting ready to work my bottom squares. I came in, I was all gung-ho. I ran 2 dump trucks. Went to go put the 3rd truck in, and then it yelled at me I was losing gold.
My bulldozer just tried to commit suicide. Just launched itself off the dirt down into the road.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I was hesitant to drop in because I seen everybody was up top in the lobby, and I was like,
Well, no.
Are they talking?
I'm in a lot of pain with my back again. It kicked in again. So I'm on my painkillers. Between that and not being able to get a word in edgewise when there's so many people there whilst I'm streaming,
got you.
it's, yeah, I just not today. Nothing
No
against
biggie.
nothing against anyone who's in there. I just couldn't do it today.
I got you. Well, I hope you feel better as well.
Oh well. I mean, I've only got one more day of work and then I'm off for 9 anyway, so let's endure it for a day.
Yeah, but that's just a shitty way to start your vacay. In pain.
Oh, I'm always in pain. It's just a matter of degree.
I got you. Well, I'm gonna go do some paperwork, and I'll check back with you gentlemen when I'm all done.
He called us
Sounds
gentlemen.
good,
He doesn't know
GGs.
us at all.
Just take the compliment. Take the compliment.
I know, right? Come. I'll catch you guys later.
Catch you later.
Later.
Having the cordless down in the pit itself does make life easier for the icon. Like filling the cordless with the huge excavator feels like filling a Frank with the big excavator. If that makes sense.
Right.
Because of the hopper size and everything. The only issue with it is, I was explaining this earlier, because you can't adjust the cordless, you have to adjust the in-between Frank instead. And it's a little harder to position, but if you're losing less gold overall through accidental overfill, then it may be worth it. If not, I can always bring my Frank back down. Ah, I got a square. You know how sometimes you get a square that doesn't highlight all the way?
Yes.
I got one that's not highlighting at all.
You broke it. Breaking the game, I tell you. Breaking the game.
Isn't that my unpaid job?
Yeah, something like that. You volunteer to break shit.
we at? 56. I'm going to do a clean out at the end of today. Because I think in my offline digging, I'm just going to keep the buckets and just do a... This is what I've done today by the end of the streams on those days and just clean them all out. So if I could do a clean out today, I could start with a clean slate on Saturday. I am thinking about an early finish though tonight. Pain's still quite, even with the painkillers, still quite a bit.
Oh, understood.
And I'm honestly trying not to nod off because of the painkillers as well.
Well, that's not good.
So I'll go till 10, go another half hour. Plant's at 50% full, 54 I think it is right now, so it's not too bad. Still get some gold in the box. Right, 8 days to autumn. Trying to work out hours here. That's 10, 18, 25 days. So that's 50 hours. Should be about 4 days worth of playing if I don't get distracted for the season, for the rest of my seasonal.
Get distracted? No.
Let's see, that should give me, if I go hard enough, that should give me enough time to at least attempt the waterfall seasonal.
Right.
Even if I don't finish it, it should still be a good indicator. Because we'd know by however many days in I am and how much gold I've got on it. I'd have to keep my gold in the bank on that one. Keep my gold on the scale. Either that or just take note of the max gold at the start of it.
Starting something here. Thought I saw Ryan start up GTA 5. What the heck?
It's like when we were talking about both Valheim and Ark. People who's like installed both.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I'm
Alright.
ready. Which one we playing? And this is the one that had a potato PC.
Right. Now she got a better PC, but as soon as she got it, she got sick. Poor girl.
Oh, well, that's no longer a thing then. Let me waste a scoop. I want to test this out. When the cordless first came out, you could dump onto the belt and it would still roll down into the hopper. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. No more. It's like an invisible wall. It rolls to the side. I think the cordless has a different either fuel usage or tank size. I refueled everything together. My cordless is at 83% right now, whereas the Frank next to it is 77. I thought they were the same. When did they make a change like that? I suppose maybe when they added in the icons and that, maybe. Or they fixed that fuel tank because it was bugged, wasn't it?
Well, they had two different fuel tanks for the cordless.
Well, the belt tank is 6% different right now. They were filled up together.
I know that the tank that runs the belt is smaller than the other tank.
But it's running out less. Oh, sorry. I thought you meant smaller than the Frank's one. No. I don't know. That's another thing you've got to be careful of then if you're running a cordless into a Frank. Usually you'd use the Frank at the bottom to judge that you'd refuel that one first, because when that one's getting there, all the others aren't going to be far behind.
Right. But now you can't do that.
Bitch, please. There's a lot I can't do, but I still managed to. They're called indie things. Come on. They shouldn't work, but they do. Not only do they work, but I tend to flourish when I do them. I set up the beast yesterday, or no, day before yesterday, in 15 minutes. Like the main 4 pieces. Like 10-15 minutes. No chains.
Yeah, that's not bad. Good job. Gonna have records done, man. Make a competition. Who can set it up the fastest?
I'm not on the top 10, so not yet. It doesn't bother me too much. I'll check it later. I did check it at the beginning of the stream. But I'm just ploughing along. I'll make it up there. You know what? I really, really, really should get that. No, wait. I swear I did a cheer. First of all, Geordie, thank you very much for the 100 bits. I do appreciate that. I swear I got that one set up. It's overlays, isn't it, Russia?
To get some kind of a pop-up or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be an overlay.
Well, apparently I haven't. I am so sorry, Geordie. I thought I'd done it. Check leaderboard. Alright, alright. Guessing you're in top 10 somewhere. No? What am I looking at? Oh, Turbo overtook Phrase. That 12k up. Well, good game, GG there, Turbo. I think Phrase, from the way he sounded earlier, he might be starting to burn out on Waterfall as well, though. Start a clean out soon.
Starting to get hungry. Had to make me something.
All good, dude, all good. Alright, you hit the #1 spot, on to the next game. No, the challenge is keeping it. You know right now Phrase is doing his like 5th line after seeing that. He's amping up. Yeah, I think this will be the last scoop of the night. Let's go start that clean out.
One more scoop. One
No,
more scoop.
I'm going to be doing it with the control pad, so I'm going to be a little slower.
Right. I should have checked to see where I was. And okay. Apparently I'm up by Paleto Bay. I did not realize that. Easy. Jump the dinghy onto the land, laying right next to my car. So good having a car finally.
He's a car owner. GG, game one.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto, he's won. He bought it, he didn't
Yep.
steal it, but he's won.
It was free. What is this radio station? I'll tell you what, it's not playing here. Convoy.
So we are at 60%. And you know how good my gold is here. So what do you reckon? Basically,
How much? 67?
60.
60%.
Yeah, basically all my squares are no overburden, or if there is, it's like not even a meter.
I'm gonna say
2k
12.
plus squares. I tell you what, the beast is really easy to swap your mats over with the controller. It's a lot faster.
Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
How's it going?
Not
I'm
bad.
doing okay.
Good, good. Getting
How
better.
are you doing?
Getting better.
Good to hear.
Yeah. Except for Indy. Indy's back's messed up, so
Yeah, it's gonna
a
get
little
on me.
more pain than normal.
It's
I'm
basically
sorry.
it's a repeat of what happened the other day. It was on the mend and it just decided to backslide.
Mm.
Or no mend, or on the way to normal pain levels, I should say.
Yeah, back pain is no joke.
Mhm.
First bucket was almost 16k. 1600. 16k if only.
16K
It'll be
per bucket.
just like a repeat of that one bucket that almost stopped Nuke playing the game. Well, that was funny, that one. when I got that random 5k bucket in tier 5. That almost broke him, that did.
Very close, very, very close.
What are we playing today?
Just on some GMS, Rash's on some GTA. But I'm going to be ending off early in a minute.
Yeah, I don't remember messing with much anything. Yeah, kind of doing GTA online stuff. I haven't had a cold spam sandwich in a long time. Mustard spam bread.
There are some that would say that it's a good thing that you haven't had it for a while.
Oh, come on. You know it's good.
I like how you're always taking the mick about us and our World War II foods. What do you think they were eating back then? Spam was one of the most common.
Well, yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, it's the occasional thing. It's not like I have it all the time. Spam's expensive.
Of course it is. You got any idea how many years they've aged it? And by that I mean not intentionally, but because no bugger will eat it.
No dog doesn't eat spam.
You said 12, didn't you, Rasha?
Well, what?
Okay.
Yes, I said 12.
Final bucket's going in. That was
What
weird.
percentage?
It was 60%. And I got 13,500.
Nice. I was going to say anywhere between 12 and 13 would have been my guess, but I wanted to just stay under, so 12 it is.
Well, that didn't take me quite as long as I thought it was going to with the control pad, but I'm still going to end off here, guys. I'm going to set off my power. Boom. Let's go take a look at the raiding options.
Who'll be streaming? Who'll be streaming?
I got Irish Panda Queen or Wolful Gaming. I really should unfollow her. I never go over there. Legit, second time I raided her, right? She went, "How you doing?" I went, "Yeah, not bad. Just got done doing my stream." And that message got deleted by her mods. It's like, "What's up? What did I do wrong?" It's like, "No, don't talk about your stream in other people's streams. It's common courtesy." It's like, "But I just raided you. It's obvious I came from a stream."
Yeah. No, I got you.
Not like I was advertising.
No, I know. People are very touchy about that kind of shit. So.
So Wolful it is, and he's playing some GTA 5 as well.
Yep. He's probably doing his RP, but yeah, it's worth watching, checking out.
Yeah. So I want to thank you all very much for watching, guys. Sorry it's a short one today. I should be playing. I say playing. It's going to be one of three things tomorrow, from the look of it. Sea of Thieves, GTA, or maybe some Blender stuff. So I'm not sure yet, but tune in. And then Saturday, it's going to start trying to go full pelt in with the GMS again during my week off. So, Deadpool just washed 33,000 ounces, and leaderboard is locked out. No gold update. No gold will go through the leaderboards. It's over for me. Enjoy it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Anyway, guys, catch you later. Goodbye.